Kaka, and that's not going to be a good thing. So, uh, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CV Tech One, and that is Geo Genius, and this is episode 17, Hot Mic. And if I feel like it's been a while since we did a pod, almost feels
Yeah.
like it's been close to a month, maybe more.
No, I think it's 3 weeks or something like that, but things happen, man. We had, there are deaths in
Correct.
the family, school starts, like summer ending for us in Texas. So, and then technical
True.
difficulties, but we try to get back to it and we're back.
And these are all things that we can't control, man. But I will say it was nice. It was nice seeing you, even though it was short. Um,
Yeah.
I had a blast just having a conversation with you, the brothers. Um, yeah, that was cool, man. And also having dinner, just being around each other. I think that was cool. And the one I would say this, man. The one thing I don't like is uh is when actually people that I don't really want to talk to is the one that shows up to your house. Now you got to entertain these punks. So that I don't like. You were welcome. It's been a minute since we saw
I
each other. So,
appreciate it.
so,
No, it
but
was
anyways,
good. It was
besides
good.
all that stuff, though, man, how was your last couple of weeks without the pod? And what you been doing? Playing games? What you been up to, man? Staying out of the
Um,
sun?
a lot less games, a lot more in the sun. It is summertime. My nephew was here, so instead of 2 kids in the summer, I had 3 kids in the summer, which was good. It was a good time. It's good to give kids a different perspective of how like another adult raises other kids, so they can see, they can see pros and cons. They can kind of compare the two and go, oh, maybe my dad's not that bad, or my mom's not that bad, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we did that, so it was good having them here. And then obviously my kids went back to school. They're on the third day. So Texas State, they get out early and they go back in early. So that's how we do it.
Yeah, I remember when you told me that, man. I almost questioned myself a little bit. I was like, wait, is my son supposed to? And I was like, no,
I know,
this is
right? Did you forget?
state.
Did you forget something? Yeah, yeah. Because Massachusetts, you guys start in September, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to buy him his plumbing pants. So I was like, "Oh no!" And he tells me every other day, "Hey, plumbing pants. I can't. That's the first grade. That's the first thing we get graded on is the
Your
uniform.
uniform.
You gotta have your
Yeah,
uniform, or you can't
yeah.
work."
It's like not putting your name on the paper. You have to. Like,
Yeah.
don't even come to
So
class.
yeah, so I was like, "Yeah, no, I got you, man." So I put it on my list. I'm like, "Nah, I know I'm not that early." So yeah, we got to get some plumbing pants. Uh,
Yeah.
and well, yeah, we're ready to go. So it's funny though. Because you said your nephew was over, and then I was like, I'm sure he's a guest that you wanted. It's not like me having a guest
Yeah.
that I don't want that shows up to my door.
No,
So
hey, don't get it twisted though. I told him day one, you got here, but like you'll go back tomorrow. Like, act up. I'll turn around like on the way from the airport to turn around and send you back. But it was good. It was a good time, man. Like it was great.
nah, that's good, man.
Hmm.
It's funny though because I was thinking about this the other day, a few days ago actually. Since we're talking about nephews and people coming over and family, so I was thinking about the other day is like I was thinking about my mom's right. I was like, I'm in the bathroom just taking a dump. That's where a lot of my thoughts come. Is when I'm in the bathroom sometimes.
Makes sense.
And I'm looking around. I'm like, oh man, we got one toilet paper left. So okay, so I got to keep that in mind that if one of us go out get the toilet paper. And I was like, my mom would just have backups. Like like
Oh yeah,
she'll
you don't
get
run out.
another one
She
when you
learned.
got six. Yeah, she
The
she
system
reads
has been,
she'll re up on six,
yeah, the
and I
system's
don't
already
want.
set. Yeah, no.
It's set. It works. It just never fails, right? And then it dawned on me. I was like, man, I remember when my mom, when obviously my dad wasn't really there. I'm not taking a shot. I'm just letting you know. So my mom, I remember she took me to get a haircut, and as I'm getting a haircut, like a 12-year-old, she would buy me deodorant right in there, right? Especially CVs, barbershops, right?
Yeah.
They'll even sell you underwears there if you really need anything. You know what I mean? They'll sell you food if you're really hungry. So I was like, man, she got me deodorant. And then when I turned, I say 17 to 18, she started buying me boxers. Just like she'll go to Walmart. She's like, oh, let me just
Yeah.
get him some boxers. And then as I got older, that's when it comes to that bathroom stuff. As I was, taking a dump and I was thinking about it, I'm like, she still does the same thing, but she went from giving me deodorant to boxers to trash bags. Now that I live on my own, if she finds a deal on trash bags, I go over there, she'll give me a box of trash bags. I'm like,
She knows what's
they,
up.
I was like,
Yeah.
man, moms, they just don't stop. They just find a way. And I'm just like, and the other day I was thinking about it, I was like, I told my girl, I was like, oh, we'll run out of trash bags. She goes, oh, I just brought some from your mom's house. I was like, bruh. I was
Yeah.
like, this lady's still doing it. You know what I mean? And
It's
I don't know. I just thought about that. I was like, man, those are things that like, you got to remind yourself constantly,
yeah.
like
No,
in a different
absolutely.
way, indirectly. So I don't know. I just
That's
thought I shared that. I don't know.
That's interesting, and I'll share this little piece on the opposite side. So you're sharing that like, from the parent understanding the child, right? So I'm telling a
Hmm.
story from the parent side where it's like my son comes to me and he's like, "We're out of trash bags," and I'm like, "Oh, I got a brand new one that I had already got on deck, so I already knew." But like, I'm not the system ain't as good as your mom's system where like it's not running out, you know.
Hmm.
But I had just Amazon, I can get it tomorrow, you know.
That's true too.
But like it's funny, I did the same thing. So like they know it's a learned parenting is a learned skill, and when you've been
Mm.
doing it for a while, you get really good at it. And also, it's a job that doesn't end. You'll be 80, like my mom's 80 ish, and I go home and she's still same shit.
It's the same. It just,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? I'm
that's
a grown
true.
man. I can do my own stuff. You know, like all but like wiping the food off my, you know, how a mom will wipe a kid's face. Like mom, I'm 40 something. Like
But guess what though? If you
I
let her, she
appreciate,
would.
I
If you
appreciate it.
didn't clean up, she would. She would do it
Yeah,
though.
absolutely,
That's the
absolutely.
beauty of it, man. All right, so let me ask you some hot topic questions. It's been a
Shoot,
while since
I'm
we did
rusty.
this. So.
Be nice.
Hey, man. Well, since you said be nice, let's go for the juggler then. Let's go right for the throat.
I'm not scared. We'll see.
Would you? I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you two. It's would you rather?
Okay, these are never good.
They're
Neither.
not, dude. Would you rather marry someone you don't love, or would you rather marry someone that don't love you?
Oh damn, damn.
I-
I would assume loving someone that doesn't love you hurts me more, right? Then
not,
the
not for
opposite
me.
is so the opposite is somebody loves me, but I don't love them back.
Hmm.
That hurts too. They both suck. Why? What is this? Neither. How about that?
I mean, you got to pick
Um,
one, bro.
yeah. If I got to
You,
pick,
you,
I'm picking.
your life's
I
on the
feel.
line.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. It's a question in the matters of the heart, right? So it's an emotional thing, right? And I'm trying to answer it logically, but by answering it logically, I turn around and I feel
Hmm.
like I'd be looked at as a bad person if I said, no, I'd rather be the one that is not in love because I don't get hurt in that kind of way. Right. But
Hmm.
that makes me feel bad to say that because it's like, oh, I'd rather you be hurt than me be hurt.
But these are the
But
choices, man.
yeah, so I'll say fuck it. Yeah. Because the other way around, if you're the one in love and your partner's not, I'm nah.
Nah, I'd rather marry somebody that does not love me because if she doesn't love me, she ain't attached to me. I'm gonna be chilling, right? She don't love me enough to even care that I'm doing something. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be chilling with my other wife, my wife, because I love her. I
So
know
that
she don't love me.
so you're the wife that doesn't love you is a business decision, is what's going on? Is that what that is? Why then why are
Not
we doing it?
not not really. It's just because if these are the choices that I have, I rather marry the person that don't love me. Because I
True.
can go and love somebody that actually loves me because these are the choices. And guess what? I'm not hurting you because you don't love me anyway. So I'd rather have the person that don't love me be like, "Yep, we're married,
Yeah, but
but
you
I got
love
my."
them though, right? Isn't that's how I took it, as you love them but they don't love you, and vice versa would be they love you but you don't love them.
But if I know she don't love me, right? Why would I love her?
See,
I'm
that's
just going.
different.
I'm
That is
going by the
different.
choices that I'm given.
Okay, so say the choice again, so that way I'm making sure I answer it correctly. So on the record, it's right. So they were the options were what?
Would you rather marry someone you don't love, or would you rather marry someone that doesn't love you?
Oh yeah, the first, because I understood it as like
Oh, so you're going
if
with
not
someone you
two-way
don't
street.
love.
Yeah, I thought it was a
So
two-way street where it
so
was
you're
like,
hurting them. So now you're hurting them
well,
because they
they don't
love
love you.
you.
No, they
No, no,
don't
no,
love
no,
you.
no.
Said marry
If
someone that does not love you, right?
right, that's the second one. You said first, the first one.
The first one is
You marrying somebody that you don't love. Now you're really hurting them because they love you and you're like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'd rather do it the other way around. I'd rather marry you knowing your ass don't love me. So if I go over there, you better not be crying because you don't love me anyway. So if you don't love me, I don't love you. Not like that.
for this for the sake of this discussion and how it is. Obviously, in reality, if it's like you don't get married, right? And
No, but these are your choices though.
I know we're on
You
the
can't
we're
you
in a world
can't
where
you can't move the goalpost. You can't.
I know you can't. We're in a world where everyone's getting married in 90 days. Everyone's doing blind marriages and I mean, how different is it really when you think about it? People were getting uh what's it called what's the word when when your family gets you, I mean, arranged marriages.
Oh
Like people have been doing
yeah,
arranged marriages for a long time. It's like, oh yeah, and it's for a purpose of the family getting a leg up in the caste system or whatever,
right.
or for whatever reason. But that's been happening. So what's the
It's still
difference? It's
happening.
just same old craziness, just a different way to do crazy.
True. So you rather break the person's heart is what you're saying?
No,
Because
I
you
would
you
go. I would go with the latter of them.
she don't love
Not
you.
yeah, and it's a business decision, I guess.
Yeah.
Because if you know,
That's the way I would do that if those are the choices. Because listen, I already know you don't like me anyway, so it's like I, I
so
can I can I can put up with it. You know what I mean? I can
I
just
know.
deal with it and just be like, I'm gonna marry somebody that really loves me. So
Yeah,
um,
it's like those would you rather questions are always you're
it
always
is.
screwed because it's like, hey, you want to get punched in the left eye, you want to get punched in the right eye. It's like I'm still getting punched in the eye, so either way is crazy.
I'll pick the right eye. My
And
left eye,
why?
some reason, is good. My left ear is amazing. My right ear, it is trash.
Seem like
I
you
don't
need to
know.
go
I
see a
don't know what that's
specialist.
about.
You got to go see a specialist.
Hey, listen, man. I'm okay with one, man. As long as one is working, I'm Gucci.
Oh man.
Hmm. I got another one for you, man.
All right, that one was good. That was easy. I mean, it wasn't easy, but
I was gonna say that was not easy, man. That was a lot of thinking there.
it was a trap. That's what it was. It was a trap.
Uh,
Marrying people we
Would you
don't love and stuff.
would you rather
Another
discover a
rather?
cure for disease,
Okay.
or would you rather discover life in a new planet? Hmm.
I think life in the new planet is probably bigger. It's because it's outside of this planet, not something within the planet. Even though they're both great, but I'm gonna stick with outside the universe because I'm all about it.
So just let everybody die here, and then you just go on.
No, 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 no. I mean, you're asking me two achievements,
Yeah,
and one is finding a cure
for a
for any
disease.
a particular disease, and then the other one is finding life on another planet. It's not either or, is it? Are you
It
asking me?
is. You. Yeah, it's either one. Yeah, and you just want to go to Mars.
Oh, wait. So hold on. I want to make sure I understand this. So I have a choice. Is there a threatening disease that I got to find out? Like,
I mean, just any type of disease. Because I think any type of
no,
disease that you
universe. It's
discover,
still the universe. It's the universe.
so you rather find a new life another planet.
I would if I'm picking between two achievements, I'm going to find new life versus curing a disease. Is what I'm saying.
I'd rather cure the disease because if I don't find the cure to the disease to save your ass, you don't have time to go to another planet and find life.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, you're asking the question in a way that's making it's not clear. It's
I,
I know it's
but
would
I
you rather, but the way I guess the way it should be put is this: if there's a life threat, if there's a disease that's threatening the planet, would you want to cure this disease, or you want to like let this planet go and go find life somewhere else? That's a different thing. You know what I'm saying?
no, I hear you, but I'm still, some way, somehow, that's how I'm gonna look at it, to how I'm making my
So
decision.
yes. So I mean, again, it's all on the way that the question is
You know,
posed.
we
So
don't have the technology, right, to even get there.
look, it's your question. I'm answering it within the goalpost, and now the goalpost is moving.
But well, no, but I'm answering the same question that I'm asking you, though.
No, I
I'd
think there's a
rather.
miscommunication in the way that it was asked and the way that it was understood. If
Okay.
it's a if and I understand that it's a would you rather. So if it's a would you rather, and if it's would you rather save this planet or go find somewhere else? Yes, save the planet. Yes, in that
No,
context.
yeah, but I get it, but that's not how it was asked.
Yeah, you were like, would you rather find life on another planet or save a cure a random disease in this planet? Like what?
Yeah, I'd rather
That is
find a cure to a disease
for a
here.
random disease on this planet. That doesn't
Because
make
think about
sense.
it, a random disease actually save lives. Any disease that you have cure for is gonna save lives. No matter what disease it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
maybe
fine.
not gum disease.
Yeah, you could you cure foot fungus. I find life in a distant planet. There's no way you're comparing your success to mine. There's no way.
Listen, man,
Foot fungus ain't look. Foot fungus
fungus
and
is part of life.
Pluto fungus, foot fungus, Pluto fungus is taking precedence over your Earth fungus. I'm sorry. Stop.
Listen,
What is
man,
this?
fungus is part of life, so don't downplay the fungus, man.
Hey, don't look. Don't ask me a question what I rather, and then question why I rather. All right, I rathered. I rather the universe.
But wait, though, foot fungus is not a disease. It's
I
just a bad hygiene,
Have you
right?
ever had foot fungus? It's pretty diseaserous.
No, but I have good, hygiene. Like I wash in between my toes. I
Good
scrape.
for you.
I use a volcanic rock that I brush the bottom of my feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I use, some salt and water, and I
Yep.
dip my feet in there. So yeah, it's hygiene. You take care of it. I don't think it's disease. I just think it's poor hygiene. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, or it's bad. It's wrong place, wrong time. It's also a thing.
For your foot.
Yeah. If you happen to be, I mean, you can get
Ugh,
foot fungus in a lot of ways.
I'm not even gonna ask.
I heard this lady got bacteria or some fungus in her eye from a hotel because they had it in the fan or in the vent or whatever,
Yeah,
and that it got worse, and she ended up losing her eye.
yeah, that's tough.
So is that because she's not clean? No, the bacteria got in her eye from the hotel, and her immune system couldn't fight it. Everybody else that was in the hotel didn't have any problems. She's the only one that had her eye. Maybe she washed her damn eyes.
Mm.
Maybe
I
if she
I
had more
would
hygiene, yeah, right.
hygiene. Ooh, I got it. Not hygiene, but
Dad jokes
hygiene.
are runs. Yeah, all day.
Yeah, you sound like what's his name there that plays for the Denver Broncos. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, We're talking about Russell, Mr. Corny McCornball, as they call him.
Mr. Cornball himself, man.
Hmm.
All right,
You
this
like him?
one is a little. This is weird though. Would you rather have unlimited drinks for life or unlimited food for life?
Food.
So, but you're
Food.
gonna get thirsty as hell after that.
No. It doesn't mean that I can't drink. It just means unlimited. It means that the food keeps coming
I
and I
give you
have
that. I
it.
give you that
So
one.
I think about it. Unlimited drinks. How much different drinks are you gonna have before you get tired? Like, what's your favorite drink? I bet you have a go-to, right? Every
Yeah,
restaurant you go to, what do you drink?
I try to anyway that got rum, grog. I'm in there.
You start with a alcoholic beverage to start off the day.
Of course.
Like me, I start with lemonade, right? Give me a lemonade, or everyone has your standard. So if I had limited drinks, like I'm gonna get tired. But limited food, man, think about it.
So you're gonna be a
Think.
thirsty fat dude, just
No, I'm
lamping.
not gonna be thirsty. I have drinks too. I just don't have unlimited drinks, but I have unlimited food. I'd rather have limited drinks and
Mm.
unlimited food versus unlimited drinks and limited food. You see what I'm saying?
What would be one of those food? What's a food you really love?
Um,
Mm.
I love like chicken Alfredo, like Italian. Chicken Alfredo is so good.
Really?
I love it with all the extra cheese. You know what? You go to Olive Garden and they're like, tell me when. Nah, I don't. You better go. You better stretch. You better stretch because you're gonna put some on the salad. You're gonna put some of it on the soup, and you're gonna put some of it on my damn my pasta for sure.
Mm. No, because you're talking about Italian food, and when I think about Italian food, I just think about shrimp in there somewhere, and I know you can't be messing with shrimp. So
Yeah, I know. You already know this. Like, and then my wife's getting the steak with the shrimp. I'm looking at it, going, "God damn, that steak's going to waste. No leftover steak for me."
it's funny because I think the first time I saw you, like, really kind of like had some issues, and I remember it was me, you, and my older brother. My mom gave us some. She made food, and I remember
It was
that day
shrimp.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one
Mhm.
you had the fro and you had the pick, um, and I was looking at it like this dude's changing colors a little bit. Like, why is
Lips
this dude
swell up.
turning red?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I used to tolerate it because seafood's good, right? So, but after like the first bad episode, I was like, "Oh, you need to stop playing with this stuff." So I don't mess with it.
I'll be honest with you though, man. Like, seafood is kind of overrated a little bit though, man. Like, I've had lobster, and I'm like, bro, I am so hungry, but it's like $80.
I know.
I'm like, man, this ain't worth $80 for
I
this
can eat
short
fish,
of.
so I'm good. I can eat squid, all that other stuff. I'm good. It's just can't anything with a shell. I can't eat. Probably not supposed to be eating that stuff anyway. Roaches of the
anything
sea and all.
anything with a shell.
Yep.
But
Girls named Shelly. None of that. And can't eat none of that.
so you can't eat oysters, none of that stuff.
Nope.
So
Mussels.
don't eat the
No.
shell.
Roaches.
What?
Grasshoppers.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Anything with a
man.
shell, you're
Anything with a
allergic
shell.
to.
I'm allergic to.
Wow. All right. All right. Let's see. Yo, here's a weird question for you, man. Why do um why do they have expiration date on sour cream? Because like
So
if it's bad, doesn't it go sour? Like how do you know the difference?
I
Is
mean,
it extra sour?
sour is a flavor.
Right.
I would think, and then
Wh- What's the point?
rotten. Rotten is not sour. Sour and rotten are two different things.
Does it
But
get rotten? You think it changes color or something? I just
oh
thought it
yeah,
just.
have you ever had
I
bad
thought it
sour
just
cream? Have you ever forgot a sour cream in the back of the fridge and you go open it up?
never. If I buy it, I'm using it.
It's
It
it's
gets
it's
used.
daily dose. He said it's extra sour. No, it's sourer is what
Extra sour.
it's sourer is what it is. No, it's throw it in the garbage. Is what that is. So there's
Hmm.
there's like expiration date and there's sell by date. People be getting that confused too.
Yeah, I go by it though. Like I don't cook anything by the after that date.
Yeah, if it says sell by, that's for the store to get rid of it from the shelf before that sell by date.
What's the
The
difference when you have it home?
expiration. So there's you'll see EXP, which means this is when this shit goes bad. Sell by date means the store doesn't want to be liable just in case it goes bad and you sell and they sell it after that date. They get rid of
And
it.
I'm saying no thank you too. And when they say no
There's a
thank you,
window.
I say no.
There's a window between sell by and expiration. Look at it. You'll see the window. You never
Listen,
want to
my girl.
pass that. Well, expiration is a suggestion, depending on
Nah.
what you're eating. Dude, depending on
Listen.
what you're eating, look, time out. You're
Mm-mm,
telling me
mm-mm.
I do the eye test, the nose test, not the then the taste test. The smell, yeah, eye, nose, and then if they pass those two, if it looks good and it smells good, I'll do a little taste test. And if it's still good, I'm good. Certain things I don't mess with, like fish. If it's
No. It's no all the time. My girl and I, we have
anytime.
this argument about, she goes, "Oh, it's good." I'm like, "No, that was yesterday. It's still good." Okay, fine. I'll bring it to your
You talking
mom
about
then. I'm like,
leftovers? You talking about
"No,
leftovers or something with an
uncooked,
expiration date or expiration date
uncooked."
past?
Yeah,
So you don't do anything past the expiration date.
not even a day. I
Yeah,
just throw it away in
you
the
living good,
package.
America. You come a long way from that dude with a lizard on a leash.
Hey, listen, man. It's just, if it's there for a reason, man. If it wasn't there for a reason, it wouldn't be there.
It's a
Don't put it
suggestion.
there. Well,
It's a
I'm
heads up.
taking.
You'd rather have it than not have it. It's like, oh, is this 5 days old or is this a month old? Like the expiration just gives you an idea. Like, hey, usually around day 10, this stuff starts to go bad. Eat with caution.
And I am, and I'm taking their advice.
And your
I'm
caution is
taking
throw
all
it in the
that in.
garbage.
I throw it right in the garbage, man.
Expiration garbage.
She was, even there was one time she was like, "Oh, we can go feed the ducks." I'm like, I'm not killing no ducks. That's even worse. That's 20 years.
What?
Garbage. I throw it right.
It's
I
a
throw
good
it away.
challenge for the immune system. It's a good challenge.
Nah.
So that when that COVID 25 comes around, you'll be good because you've been eating sour bread.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not doing well. That's why I drink rum, because I think rum is what's helping me fight a lot of
Oh,
stuff. So
it's killing everything.
yeah,
It's
I'll
a
stick with that, man.
yeah. And on that note
Nah.
though, leftovers, like cooked leftovers, how many days are you keeping that on deck
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I
to put an
leftover
expiration date on it?
leftovers has become tough for me. Like, especially if it's from a food from a party, does not taste the same anymore to me the day after, for
Yeah,
some odd reason. I don't know if it's my body, my system is changing. I don't know what it is, but I the taste is not the same. I just don't like it. I'd rather just, you know eat soap or something like that, because I just don't like it, man. My body starts to reject it. It don't taste right to me. So I don't do the next day food anymore. Leftovers. I really don't.
any leftovers? So you throwing food out, or either you're
No,
finishing it
no.
that day.
Or I'll cook the right amount where it's not too much.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I've learned that. So like I used to do 2 cups of rice, and then I'm like, oh, we're throwing it away the next day because they don't taste right. So I do 1 cup, and that's enough for me and my son to just finish
yeah,
the same day. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
no, the next day stuff. I used to be that guy, but not anymore.
yeah.
I don't
I
know what it
mean,
is.
I agree. I'll do 2 days, the second day max, but again, I've learned the system as you were talking about, like your mom's, having a system with the toilet paper. Is you have a system, like you said, 2 cups versus 1 cup. You make less food and you portion out right. I noticed that my portions had to go up in the summer when the kids were here, and now they don't eat 3 times a day; they eat once. So um, I'm back to keeping low dosage. But look, it ain't been past me. I've eaten stuff in the fridge 6 days later.
No,
I do
I
the
can't no
eye,
more.
I do the eye test, the nose test, and I'm like, it'll pass. I'll be all right.
Nah,
I've done enough times that I made it. I'm good. I
I
know what I'm
can't.
doing.
Especially Chinese food. Oh, no problem. I can't. I can't even look at it the next day. I can't do it. after it's frozen, like you put in the fridge and it's frozen, it just looks disgusting to me.
It's
I
just
can't do it.
gelatinous, right? It's just
Just
like, and then like any Burger King, McDonald's, all that stuff, I can't eat the next day. Can't do
oh
that.
no, that should be a rule where you don't eat no McDonald's today. Like you shouldn't be
You
eating
try
it
not to eat it the day of.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I don't
So
like eating it the day of, man.
listen, if anybody's saving McDonald's for the next day, something wrong with you. That
Look,
you couldn't finish it.
people out here shooting people for fries. So I'm assuming they're eating leftover McDonald's. They
Yeah,
getting angry and killing people for cold fries. Jeez.
but, but see, if they ate that food that first day, they wouldn't be hangry. That's the problem. Eat your food.
And I also heard they don't change that oil until like once a week. So find out what day they change the oil, then go to McDonald's that day.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
hey, when was
true.
the last time you changed your oil? 3 days? I'll be back in 3 days. You change your oil.
Yeah, and
That's
then next
probably
thing you
the
know,
secret ingredient. That's why it's probably so tasty. That golden, what is it? Potatoes?
oh,
Yeah, it's 7 day oil is what that is.
you might be right, man. It's all that fat just
It's got
sitting
filet o
there.
fish oil all over it. Look at these fishy fries. What am I doing? Eating fishy. Sorry, I'll go all day. My bad.
It's funny, like even like my birthday was a couple of days ago, and I had one little piece, and then after that, I was just like, nah, nah. There's a big piece just sitting there. I'm like, it's just gonna go away. I
Yeah.
like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my body, man. It's just like it just doesn't do it for me nowadays, man. It's just like, um,
Look, it's a slow transition. When you get old, you start changing your diet. Next thing you know, you're just eating cream of wheat and
yeah,
oatmeal, and that's it. Like old people they don't. And so that's why when you're young, enjoy eating some of that stuff, but be healthy.
oh
When you
yeah,
get old,
that's
it's
what
like, nah, I'm good.
That's what Cape Verdeans eat, which is called papa culeti. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying? Like,
that's me right there, right now, and some bananas.
are you already there?
I'm,
Whew.
yeah. You
Jeez,
know
bro.
what? It's easy, right? Actually, I started doing it when my mom and my sister visited, and my sister that's her staple breakfast, right?
Yeah.
So my mom had like she left half of it there. I was like, I'm not letting that go to waste because you know why? The expiration date's coming up, and I ain't gonna try to throw it away. So I made it, and I was like,
Mm. What's that?
so
What do you call that milk? I don't know how to say it in English. Leti drumidu. What do you call that,
sleepy milk. I don't, bro. I don't.
bruh?
It's
Don't call it sleepy milk, dude. Come on, man. Chat. There's this milk that's like it's almost like I don't want to say rotten, but it's
it's not.
thick.
It's a concentrate. It's concentrated milk is what it is. Sweetened concentrated milk. They sell
Yeah,
it. It has it's an old cooking uh milk. They use that cream. It's like a thick cream.
yeah. So Cape Verdeans, we eat that
We
a
use it.
lot.
Yeah,
Uh, with with wheat. Well, it's made out of corn. Uh, it's called papa culete. But yeah,
Papa
it's
Con.
not. It's definitely not sleepy milk. But yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. But
When when translations go wrong, sleepy milk. Like what?
yeah, I understand it, but like no.
This is. I think. I swear. This is where a lot of mixed translations. And don't kill me for this, but like when I see a lot of times I see it when like the Chinese or the Mandarin translation to English, it just sounds like when you're watching either a show or something that's like a
Or
even a
USC fight, and they translated the fight. I was like, he did
it's
not
like
say that. He said two things.
yeah.
He
Look,
did not say that.
you know what's crazy that Brittany Griner that is in Russia, she's arrested right now, obviously for the CBD, THC, whatever.
Hmm.
And just imagine you don't speak Russian and your lawyer's translating for you. The judge talks for like 5 minutes and your lawyer's like, yeah, they said you're going to jail for 20 years. And you're like, wait a second. They said more than that. Like, what are you not like? That's
Yeah,
horrible. That is a horrible
it
situation that she's
is.
in,
It
but that
is.
happens more often than you think.
Just lost in translation.
No, just people getting Russia and that too. Like just trying to figure stuff out, you know?
Bro, you did not just say people are getting rushed.
People getting Russian.
All right. So, Gio. All right. This one is not that bad though. Would you rather give up TV for a month or music for a month?
Uh, I would give up. I can give up TV for a month. I think I can do that easy. I think.
Think so?
Yeah, I can do that. Um, like music.
But you're
Uh,
missing out on
I,
games, movies, shows,
for a
sports.
month, I'll be all right. It's for a month.
A month is a
I'll
long
be all right.
time, man. Like, don't tell me
Which
you eat
would
a
you pick?
chicken after it's a month
What,
expired, right? It's not an easy thing.
what would you pick?
I'll definitely say TV.
You would pick
I don't.
TV over music?
No, no, I'll get rid of TV.
Oh, so see, so I don't know why you're judging me. Then you picked the same thing I did, and you want to judge me.
No, but I'm trying to create a conversation here and want to understand why you would pick TV. I'm just telling you, you're going to miss live
So,
sports,
yep,
video
I miss
games.
live sports. No, I mean, when are we doing it? Right now? Preseason? Because that's fine.
This guy.
And I can always go back and watch videos on YouTube. You know what's great? Those 15-minute breakdowns of NFL games, and it just
Right.
rapid fire plays. Granted, you're missing like
The in
the
betweens, the little
details,
stuff.
yeah. But like you want to catch up on a game, it's like the Jags and the Jets. Who cares anyway? Nobody cares about that. But I watch it because I'm a football fan. I want to see how the stars are doing well. But yeah,
Yeah. No, I
but
hear
back
you.
to it. Music. I'm not giving up music. It's a theme music to my life. I listen to music on the way to the car. I listen to music on the car on the way to the gym. I listen to music in the gym and on the way back. I listen to music in the shower after the gym. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you? So you listen to music? Do you sing like shower or just walking around the house? You sing at all?
I sing like
You
a
get into
mofo
the
in the shower.
spirit? Oh, what's a
Yeah.
go to song you be singing, man? Especially in the
What's a
shower. What
goat?
what, what you singing in the
Shower.
shower, dude?
Some Whitney Houston, bro.
Oh, okay,
Hitting
okay,
all
all
hitting
right,
all the notes. Until
okay.
like I'm hitting all the notes right until the song gets interrupted or somebody calls and I hear the real tone. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
singing. Don't do it. When me and Whitney singing together, it sounds great. When Whitney stops,
You mean when you're whispering the Whitney song? What you mean
no,
singing
we
together? It's a
piping. She's singing, I'm singing, she stops, and I'm singing
pause.
by my pause. Okay, stop. All
I
right,
don't know
just
who's piping in the shower. Pause.
me and Whitney,
You.
apparently.
It better be Whitney.
Well, I mean, she was can't.
Well, she
She's
was doing two types of pipes. I don't know which pipe she was doing. I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of pipe she was.
this segment has gone off the rails at this point. There's pipes, all kinds of Whitney Houston
No, but
pipes and showers and
you can't say Winnie Houston's in the bathroom, with the
piping.
blowing her pipe out. Yeah,
That's
I don't
messed
know
up.
what you
Look,
mean.
that's I don't. That was a slip. I said, when you first of all, I feel like I gotta explain myself. I'm gonna
I don't know
explain
how we
myself.
got here. This is
I'm gonna
terrible.
no, I'm gonna explain myself so
Wait,
that way
wait,
people don't
wait.
get the thrown away.
1 second, bro. And she passed away in the bathroom. Why did you do this?
I know. And then
We apologize.
how allegedly? That's what I'm saying. But my point is, when you say people pipe, is when it's an old school slang of when someone can sing, or like that dude can pipe, right? Pause. That sounds
I
so
mean, if
bad.
you
What were we
wait a
saying in
second,
the '90s?
but if you talk to Red Fox back in the day, he'd tell you something else.
Oh, of course.
I'm just
But
saying.
hey, you'll never see a chat leave as fast as it did. Like it was like certain number of people, and as the conversation goes, like 0 people in the chat. There's one person just sticking around for the train wreck. Like what just
Yeah,
happened?
that went bad. The whole
No,
bathroom, Whitney Houston,
it's
the
all. It's
pipes,
all.
dude.
Look, first of all, obviously it's a messed up thing. The intent is having a good
Let's
time.
walk that
Not
back.
talking about
Don't sing Whitney Houston songs in the shower.
Nope, I'm
Just
still sing Whitney Houston songs because Whitney's was one of the greatest singers to ever do it.
just don't try to hit that note and try to pipe to that note or whatever.
If
Just
if Whitney's hitting the note, I'm hitting the note. If she stops, we're fucked. The dogs are fucking going out. Cats are losing their minds.
the shower just automatically turns off. Like I can't do this no more.
Glass is shattering. I ain't the only one. Y'all know damn well y'all doing the same thing.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people are singing in the shower,
You
man.
think you
Don't.
can sing until the freaking music stops, the disc skips.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Do you got any Any hot topics? Because I got
Um,
I
I,
got stuff, but
no, I don't have any. I don't have any top ones for you. That's when it's been a while. I don't have any of my notes in front of me,
no,
but
I got
yeah.
you. Hmm. This one is kind of weird, but I'm not gonna ask because it's like, it's just kind of
Why
weird.
talk about it?
It's just weird. Maybe we'll come back to it. Let me ask you a question, man. Always
Mm.
be 20 minutes early or always be 10 minutes late? That's a weird one. Like, huh?
I mean,
Would you rather be 20
I don't think
minutes
anyone's.
early or 10 minutes late?
Look, I'd rather be 10 minutes late to a horrible traffic accident. I'll be late to that. I'll show up late. But
Yeah.
otherwise, everything that you do, you should be there on time. Like I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, why would anybody say want to be late for something that you have an appointment to or a certain time to be there? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a weird one. What about would you rather never use your phone again or never use social media again?
Social media. Wait, time out.
Hmm. We're talking about like apps and talking to people and
If I
because
think there's
you
workarounds.
go ahead. You're doing both, but
Yeah, there's a work around the phone situation, right? You could still have access. You could still make phone calls through a laptop. You could borrow other people's phones. But if you don't have social media, a lot of the phone now is just a phone. It's not a smartphone, right? You can use the internet.
well,
You can use the internet. It's interesting.
yeah,
It's an interesting question. But I would say without the phone, because you
I
could
need a
use
phone,
other
bro.
devices. But you could use other devices and you could use other people's phones. Like if I'm with my wife, she's got a phone. Because
Nah,
I'm
give
not
me
really
the
on the
phone.
phone like that. I use the phone because of its convenience, but if I didn't have it, I would use a laptop more often or some other
Right.
stuff.
I care
That's just the
zero
way I
about
see it.
social media. To be honest with you, I don't care. I really don't care
But isn't this
who's.
social media?
Yeah, in a way,
It goes away. This goes away.
but
Bye.
so yeah. So if I if I don't use Facebook, I'm Gucci. If I don't use IG and see who's got the baddest
Yeah, I don't do those things
shirt,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. I care zero for those things.
Yeah, but
And
YouTube. Mm.
yeah, but if I have a phone,
So what do you need your phone
hmm,
for?
call
That you can't
911
use it.
so I can order some pizza. Like, what you mean,
I
bro?
mean, unless you fall and you're by yourself, and chances are you're probably not helping yourself anyway if you had a phone. So if that's the only reason you need a phone, then I could just go help. I
Let me tell you
have a
something.
life alert. I have a life alert. Just pull it. I'll be all
It's
right.
funny because I was gonna say you wait until you go sink in the shower and your
I
ass
want a
slips.
smartwatch. It's like a phone, but not a watch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ways
And then
around
you're
it.
sitting over there crawling on the floor looking for a laptop to call the police. Yo, where's my laptop? I gotta call 911 on my
Uh,
laptop.
you gotta log in. You gotta put your code in. You'll bleed to death by the time that
Guess what?
happens.
You with guess what your laptop's gonna do? Well, you succeeded your password. We're gonna text you your 4-digit
Nah,
code,
let me tell
but
you
you don't
something.
have a phone.
I got one of those. I got one of those new refrigerators that's got like that smart screen on it. I could just be like, "Hey, SIRI," and then they'll do that for me. So I'm good. I don't need a phone.
Bro,
I'm good.
you you're gonna see nothing but like hand streaks and blood on the fridge. Like, what happened here?
I was trying to log in. I don't have to log in. I'm good, but it's funny. So
Uh,
I'm good. I'm sticking with it. I don't need the phone. I can figure it out. I can use other people's phones, and I still have access to all of the meta world, so
yeah.
to speak.
Until, like I said, until they got to send you that 4-digit code to your phone, and you're like, I don't have a phone. Well, you can't log in into your bank account. I'm sorry. Now you're screwed.
No, there.
You ain't got a phone.
No, you could do it two ways: via phone or via your email. What are you talking about? I'm gonna choose email. Next,
Okay. Okay.
I think I
All
win.
right.
I win
But
that one.
most people have it on their phone, though. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
That's because the phone is there and it's convenient. The phone just makes things more convenient, but you don't need
Well,
it.
that's why I
It's
want the
not
phone. You know what I'm saying?
to call 911
Uh,
because you're
well,
going to be
I mean,
passed out anyway.
I mean, to me, I mean, that's what I use my phone for even today. It's
Just
just there for
911. That's
emergency.
it.
What do I? What do
That's
I?
an
I
expensive
don't.
emergency, man. Yeah, then you can't rely on yourself. Shit.
Listen, man.
Just in case you
emer-
slip, you need
It's
this
it's
phone.
that's why it's there. That's why, and the number's so short. That's why it's there. If not, it would have been like 1-800. Call police, help me, bleeding on the floor. It's just 911. It's simple. So
I don't know
that's what
why
it's
it's
there
not
for. I'm going to use
111,
it.
but then again, it could be an accident. It can't be like 111. It's a wrap.
Yeah. No, but you got to think about it. The one is up here and the nine's down here. So it's
Yeah, it's
you
far.
really
You
got
have
to
to
make.
know. You got to need it, but it's hard. But it's not an accident. If you,
Why do you
I'm
call
sure they thought
911?
about it. Like if you did 111, how many times have you looked at your phone? There's a whole bunch of letters, numbers on it. Oh, dang! I almost called it. But 911, the odds, you
You
know.
got to make an effort
Yeah,
to go from here to there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, actually, never thought about that. Makes sense.
yeah. Don't injure your thumb because you'd be like, oh shit, frick.
Wait, you're gonna die because of your
Yeah,
thumb? You have nine. You have nine left.
that's what I'm saying. You gotta use the finger now. It's weird.
Oh, bro, I'm using my nose, my chin. What are you talking
Yep.
about?
Dude's got to
I'm
do.
using I'm using everything that's well. I was gonna say I'm gonna use everything anything that can get erect. Forget about it, man. Just um, shoot, I'll use the edge of the table if I have to. Like yo, you know what I mean? Bash that phone against if I have to, man. Uh, what do we got here, man? I got a bunch of questions, man, but this one is not the. This one, I think a lot of people has experienced it during the pandemic, so that just doesn't really make too much sense. So losing taste or lose
Oh
your
yeah,
sense of taste or smell. I mean, I think we've all been there. Well,
especially if you had
knock
COVID.
on wood. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Knock on wood. I haven't, but you know, clean everything after lunch or set the table before lunch.
Oh, if I had to pick one of
Eh,
the two.
yeah, it's kind of weak. I mean, I'm going light. I'm going light this
Um,
week. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I'll answer it since you asked.
All right.
Yeah, I'd rather set the table than clean the table.
Hmm.
You're not getting your thumb full of,
So who's cleaning
mashed
then?
potatoes. Somebody else?
You just gonna give that duty to somebody? Just like,
No,
yes,
you
yo.
gave me an option. I chose one. Somebody else is doing the other. You didn't tell me it was like, hey, you got to do both. This is a trick. No, you pick one. If you're
But
like,
it,
hey, do you want to set the table or would you rather set the table or clean up? I'm gonna set it. You clean up.
but it's your house though. Who you gonna get? It's just you.
Look at you today. What is this?
I
What
know.
is this?
Listen, man. I mean,
You give me 3 weeks off, and this is what I get. This is what I get.
no, you know, this is getting into the, you got to get into the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? This is you got to start somewhere, man. No, I do have some crazy questions. I'm just like, I'm gonna wait on it, man. Some of these are too crazy, and yeah, man. Look what we did with Whitney, man. It went left so quick. So,
That one
um,
slid. It slid hard left, but we'll move on.
hey, Chad. Let me ask you guys a question, man. Is there any like uh quote that you listen to or like or change your life or like it has a meaning to you? If you have any of those, just put it in the chat. I was just looking at one of mine, even though I wasn't gonna read it, but I don't know, man. I feel like I want to. I feel like I should read it just because, like you said, Gio. Uh, when you came down here, we had even on your side and my side, two family members passed away. May they rest in peace. And I wrote it down actually right before that day that you came out here. And let me see. And I wrote down the saddest part of life is when a person who gave you the best memories become a memory.
Mm.
Man, I was like, man, all these emotions, man, start going through my head, and I'm thinking about like close friends, family members who passed away, and I'm like, yeah, that is so true, man. Like, these are people that give you good memories, but now they've become a memory, you know. And now that's not something that's like, it's not hoorah, the eye opener stuff, but it was just something that, I think at times, when you slow things down, see life and everything around you, it's good to think about those things too. And it almost makes you feel like, hey, I exist. This is this is real. Emotions, emotion is part of it. You feel these things, that's part of it. And or just being emotional, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean emotional just like reaction or um how you react towards something that happens to you or something that somebody said, but just being in the present of that emotion, and sometimes the emotion of sadness is not a bad thing, because that sadness just, it's you thinking about this beautiful thing that you lost, if in your life. So I don't know. I just wrote that. I just thought that, like, I think people always write that hoorah, the triumph type of stuff, and I'm like, man, that's some real stuff right there, man. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Chad, if you, I don't know if you guys have anything, just put it in the comment section. What else there? There's a lot that I can ask you, man, and like these other ones are too tough.
Mhm.
uh, Wake up late or go to bed late?
I hate waking up late. Wait. Waking up late, like it's 10 a.m. and I don't like late, like I'm late for something important, or to wake up late just because
Just
I
waking
can.
up late, whatever is late to you.
I like to go to bed late and wake up late. No, I'm just kidding. um, I I like to I like to stay up late, but I like to get up early too. I don't like it when
But which one would you rather do? Wake
I
up
would
late or
rather
go to bed
go to
late?
bed late. Rather
Yeah.
go to bed
I
late
mean,
because
I do that every day,
I like
anyways.
getting up. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
getting up when the birds are getting up and it's not too hot and it's quiet. Like early in the morning, it's very quiet. If you noticed, like it's peaceful, and I like that.
You know, what's funny? It's birds, bro. So when my son and my girl was had the COVID, I'm sleeping downstairs on the couch, right? So I have that big window right there, and I can just hear the kids running around. Man, you talking about waking up with the birds? I thought I woke up late. I'm hearing kids outside. I'm like, man, it's got to be at least 11, maybe 12 o'clock. And I don't like waking up that late, right? I looked at the clock. It's 6:30. I'm like, wait a second. Why are the kids outside at 6:30?
It's a good thing.
And no, it ain't, because
6 a.m.
when it's time, when it's time for school, ain't no kids waking up. And they're waking up at 6:30, running around the house making
Summertime. They're
noises
enjoying.
and playing soccer at 6:30.
It's good.
No, it's
You
not.
you're too old there, old man.
Listen, man,
Get
kids
off
don't
my
want to wake up.
lawn.
I mean, I'm almost there. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what the hell? I don't hear kids waking up during school days. That You don't hear the kids running around screaming because they don't want to wake up. Oh, in the summer, I don't know who the ringleader is around here. I don't know which one is the ringleader. I think I have an idea who it is because I always hear his voice first. It's the 5-year-old. That I heard his voice. I was like, "Yo, it's got to be 11:30. I'm waking up late. It's 6:30 in the morning." I was like,
He's up and ready to go.
"This kid is ready to go." But school days, you don't hear this kid. It's you. You hear the neighbors beefing, trying to get that child in the bus. Oh man. All right. I would say we could leave it here, man. Like, we have a lot of questions, and I think I think we'll save it for next week. And one thing that I want to do, and Gio, and I told Gio about it too. We'll try to change the format if we can. Uh, Possibly do live once in a while, or maybe a short live on Fridays. But maybe within the week we can do something where we can record it, even if we do like 2 hour show, and then we can put that out there that way. But I do love going live. So, but maybe we can do that. Like I said, maybe one topic, 30 minutes, on Fridays, just to say what's up, because I think Gio likes the interaction as much as I do with chat. So, I think we'll do that and we'll discuss it and see how that comes about. But that's something that we're thinking about doing. And that way, we can do a long show and just kind of, record it and then just put it out there. So that would, if we do miss a day or two, there's still content, there's still content going
Yeah,
out because we just did a 3 hour show, but we broke it down to 1 hour sessions. So now you can have three sessions.
right.
So that way, if we miss a day, there's still something, to listen to. So I think that's something we will probably explore and see how that goes. And we'll see, man. But I still do like the live stuff. So, or maybe we could just come on here and just do one topic, a good hot mic topic for a good 20, 30 minutes, and see where that goes. And um,
Yeah, that
hey,
all
by the
sounds
way,
good to me.
I will give a quick suggestion, man. I have one small one. If you guys love music, listen to the Lupe Fiasco CD that came album. I said CD album that came out a few weeks ago. It's actually a pretty good album, man. I know a lot of
Oh,
people sleep on Lupe, so
we out here shouting out albums, huh? How about Curtain Call 2, huh?
I haven't listened to
Eminem's,
that.
man, Curtain Call 1 was great. Curtain Call 2 is
Is
everything
this is this
after
new
two.
stuff, Gio? Like new
Yes. Well,
music
it's
or
no, no. He's got two. It's 35 song double CD.
okay?
So it's everything in the last since 2005. The last Curtain Call was everything before 2005,
Hmm.
and the second Curtain Call is everything after 2005, like 2006 on.
Gotcha.
And it's got some great stuff in it, man. And that if
I'm saying
there's
it.
if listen, if there's anything, and I was even dabbling with it too, man. If there's anything, if there's something that you want to like react to, that's a great one. But it's so many great songs. I was listening to this morning. Great stuff. Curtain Call
Now
2.
I'll definitely look into it because I thought it was like a compilation of his favorite songs that
It
he
is.
put
It's the
together.
greatest hits. Yeah, it's his greatest hits from 2005 to now.
Yeah, but I already heard those songs.
But think about it. Remember, ever seen the Mariah Carey greatest hits, the Jodeci greatest hits? Those
Yeah,
CDs, those tapes, or whatever those were back in those days, those sell crazy. These days, those albums don't sell out as much because music is readily available. You want to listen to
right.
those songs, you can go listen to it. Like having encapsulated in one CD is not as lucrative as it was back then. But still, but like just like I would go to the gym, put in Curtain Call, and that it's one banger Eminem jam after another one for 35 songs. It's not
Okay.
a song that's okay. Like he hand selected these 35 songs from the last 17 years, which is like 6 albums or some craziness.
Yeah.
And he that's why it's so many of them. It's crazy, but it's a great album. And he's got two
Okay.
songs, both of them with Snoop Dogg in them, but one with 50 and one with Snoop, and they're both pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Snoop one though. That was came
Snoop
out
one is
recently.
straight fire. That one is just straight
Yeah.
fire. The Eminem one, Eminem starts off a little off, but it's not, but he does better afterwards. But
No, I'll definitely
Eminem's
look
great.
into it. I know I saw it out there. I was like, but it's probably songs I've heard. I'm like,
They
but
are, but they're
I'll,
great.
yeah,
You
I'll
know,
give it a listen, man. I don't know if
like
they
rap
probably
rap gods
remastered.
on it, Berserk's on there, like
Yeah.
Lighters with Bruno Mars. Like it's got a lot of songs on there that are older, but they're great.
Okay, I'll give it a listen
But
and
you
see,
said
man.
Lupe, so you said Lupe, and I said Eminem's Curtain Call. Absolutely
Two
great.
good artists, to be honest with you. That I think, especially Lupe, man. A lot of people don't give him a lot of credit and props, but because a lot of his stuff goes over people's head, and Eminem does the same thing too. But Eminem's fan base obviously is huge. But I think Lupe is just as good as M. So yeah, I'll definitely check Eminem stuff and see. And you did say reaction, so maybe we'll do definitely. Gio and I talked about doing some sort of reaction, so we'll try to get one going and see where that goes. Man, I think it could be fun actually, doing some reaction video. And by the way, follow me on CV Tech One on YouTube. I started doing some reaction video. The channel is doing fairly good. I'm having a blast, and as a matter of fact, I've learned a lot by doing reactions and I'm doing a lot of Australia stuff. I feel like I've been to Australia and back already, man. Like,
I feel like I've
I,
been to Australia and back through you going there. It's pretty
no,
cool though.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that you watch it, you support it. I'm saying when these guys say something to comment, I'm like, thank you, mate. I'm like, mate, where's this coming from? It's part of my vocab now, man. I'm saying mate
Yeah.
all the time. So, and I think Gio and I think if we do one, I think it'll be fun. But we'll see where it goes from there. And also, I think look, Gio, his channel's on there. He doesn't stream as often, but if anybody listens to this and you talk about Madden, some 2K, some sports, some fighting games, and you say, "Hey, man, you streaming?" He'll probably will stream. But I think Gio, you just gotta say it to him. He will stream. He will. He's actually a good streamer, and he's good at these games. He just doesn't do it enough. That's all. And I think he
Yeah.
should. And I told him this
No, I
before
was I
too.
was
So,
I was thinking of doing something like that with the Madden League, but all the opponents, man, they could take too many notes. I can't give them I can't give them intel to take notes to beat me. You know what I mean?
but that's even more fun though, man. Because it's like
I mean,
what I'm
we
saying.
stream anyway, but the last thing I need is to have it out there to perpetuity so they can keep going
But
back.
that's what makes it fun. I've watched you
No, I
stream your
agree.
games.
I've thought about it. No, but I rage though. Like Madden, not as much now, but like 10 years ago, not even less than 10 years ago. If I lost a game, my day is shot. Like that's
Yeah.
like especially if I lost to somebody that I shouldn't lose to. Oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Low key, there was one time I was like, I hope he doesn't get this foot down because I know what the rage is. I low key was like, I hope he don't get this. He gonna rage
dude, I still
live.
remember we played in the AFC. It was a wild card game or AFC Championship. I was kicking your butt. The game disconnected, and then we played again, and it was in the snow. And then you adjusted, and then you beat me. I was so mad, so mad.
Nah, well, Geo does have a camera. You're
I
looking at it
do.
right now.
I know I have a camera.
Kid,
I'll
he can
mess with it.
actually stream using his laptop, the one he's using right now. He can do it, and then he's got all the fancy stuff on the screen. I just don't think he does it enough, so he just doesn't really, try to push it that way. You know what I
It's
mean?
the whole technological piece, man. Like that's y'all's thing.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You can get there. You know what I'm
Oh, for
saying?
sure, for sure.
People like that stuff, man. I certainly do. You know what I mean? So why not?
Yeah, it's nothing to it but to
Uh,
do it, man. Especially if you
that's
like
it,
it,
man.
and other people will see the enthusiasm. Like on your channel, that people see the enthusiasm, and next thing you know, you've watched three videos.
Yeah, sometimes I mean I do the same thing as when I watch other reactors too. Like I do the
Yeah,
same thing. I'm like, all right, cool. You know. And the thing is, man, those reaction those they can get rough sometimes, man. I'm sitting there talking about Michael Jordan, and these people are talking about, well, how can you say Michael Jordan doesn't have a hops? Where your hairline at? I'm like, how
your
you
hairline
attacking
got
my
hops.
hairline, right? You cherish and look at a bald man, and you look at him as God, and he's bald, but you're making fun of me because I'm bald. Like, where does
But
that
you're
make
not
sense?
completely bald, so that makes you a demigod. You're
Yeah,
half.
that's true. That's true. So here, you don't walk on water, bro. You walk on grass.
Uh, that's
Nah,
the
but
bottom
but but
half
it's
is a
all
god.
goddamn right. And that ain't even a joke.
Oh
No,
man.
but yeah, people do. Yo, that's one thing though. Because look, we're gonna leave in a few, but like that's I realize how much people invest into something they like and treasure, and you can't take that away from them, or that little experience that they have,
Absolutely.
you cannot take that away from them, man. And if you try, you're bald. You have a big head. You're stupid. Oh, you like LeBron because you're emotional. I'm like, wait, what? I like LeBron because I'm emotional. I was like, you're emotional for
that,
telling me that
that
you
sounds
like this
logical.
man. I'm like, listen, man. So the last couple of stuff that I've done, I've learned that I'm very emotional. My hairline's gone, and I don't know anything about sports. So I'm like, okay, cool. I said, yeah, I'll
that's
take it.
that's that bad side of social media. You try to connect with the world, and then they slap you in the face. But
But here's the funny thing though. The dude that made fun of my hairline, I go,
you got
bro,
no hairline.
listen, I can't find it either, and it's me. So when you kill kindness with kindness, bro, you should see it. The guy came right back and goes, "My bad, dude. You're a good dude, man. My
Yeah.
bad. You didn't
Yep.
go for it."
That's a good strategy to have.
Yeah, just kill him with kindness back. He was just like he felt so bad. He was like, "My bad, bro. I didn't mean it like that." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that, dude. You don't think I know I'm bald, or you don't think that like you
I
don't
think
think I know that."
I was just talking to somebody about that. And it was just like it was a conversation about like if somebody is fat and overweight, like very obese, right?
Yeah,
Don't you think they know that they're that way? Because we are naturally already more like hard on ourselves, right?
yeah,
Like I think everyone other than like Whitney Houston, not to wrap this around again because we've already been there and we're gone. Like everyone thinks they sound strange or weird on a voice recording or on a video, and everyone thinks that they don't look right or whatever. It looks off when they watch themselves if they're not used to seeing themselves. So it's the
yeah.
same concept, right? So somebody to point something out that's obvious like that is messed up. Like you got to be a really bad person. Like that person woke up and was like, "Damn, I got to put my shirt on under all this fat." And I got to brush my teeth. Look at my fat. They already know. Ugly people know. Like
Yep.
it's you know.
It's true.
God love them.
Well,
Bless their heart. Bless their heart, as we say in Texas. Bless your
well,
heart.
let me tell you something. The ugly part, I thought about this the other day. I was like, people be lying out here, man. Listen, you can't tell me there's no ugly babies, man. I've seen a lot of ugly
Bro,
babies, man. We got to stop that crap, man.
I know parents. I think parents with ugly babies, they know their kids ugly, right? There's no way they don't know that their kid's ugly.
Yeah, I watch one lady on TikTok. Bro, she has so much followers and makes money because her baby is so ugly. She goes, "Look, I have an ugly baby." Now that's messed up,
Hey,
bro.
you
She's
got you got to play the hand that life gave you. Life gave you an ugly ass baby. You're gonna be uglybaby.com. You are. It is what it is.
bro. I like yo. I felt so bad though for that baby though, because like that baby has a face of a 27-year-old. No, no. Let me tell you, who's the cat? Okay, that character. Oh my god, I can't remember which.
The baby out here looking like Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones, the midget.
I didn't say that, man. Yo, I don't know if you remember Grand Theft Auto with the dude that couldn't speak English. What was I don't know
The
which one
Russian
that
guy,
was.
the very first Vice City,
Yeah.
the first one. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know
So
why I knew exactly what you were talking about.
yeah. Okay. So take that face and put it on the baby. I was like,
That's an ugly ass baby.
that baby's ugly. But she's like, oh, look at my
Hey,
ugly baby.
hey, does the baby take after the mom or the dad?
Well, the smart thing is she's cute, but never shows the dad. So I'm assuming it's probably the dad.
Yeah,
But here's the thing though. How can people say there's no ugly babies? I've seen ugly adults. There must have
yeah.
been an ugly baby at one point.
You
Get
didn't
out
morph
of
into an
here.
ugly human being. You were ugly when you were
Yeah.
born.
No, if you were ugly, you've been ugly. I've seen a lot of ugly human beings. I'm talking
No,
about
wait,
adults.
time out. Devil's advocate. There are people that are ugly when they're kids. They're called ugly ducklings, and then they grow up and become a swan. Can that reverse? Can you be ugly? And I mean, can you be pretty baby and then turn to an ugly adult? There's got
Yeah,
to be. Everything's on a
Gio,
spectrum. I'm saying.
everything is not a Cinderella story. Sometimes when you
I didn't
born
say it was.
ugly,
I said
you
not
stay
everyone's a first
ugly.
round draft pick. Some people don't get drafted.
Bro, let me tell you something. I had this hairline since 19. What are you gonna do?
Oh
Some things
shoot!
don't change. Not all the time. Some
Exactly.
things
I
don't
mean,
change.
look,
Just
here's
know
what
what
it
you
is.
got ugly adults, but you telling me ain't no kids ugly. Man, you
No,
better
I've seen
stop that.
ugly babies. They're hard to look at. They're out there.
I've seen a few.
Again, we say these things in jokes. These are jokes. Ugly babies have feelings too.
I mean, you got to be able to joke, man. Look, I actually thought the Jordan fans were nuts, right? Because they look at him as God. And if you describe Jordan, and if you don't say words like epic, greatness, God, they don't want to talk to you. If you say the word good, you don't know basketball. You don't know sports, right?
Yeah, you got to use the right words. Yeah, no,
So
I understand it, but fanatic
I do
fan
too.
is a fanatic. So a fanatic is someone
Yeah.
who's just so into something so hard that pause that they're all in. That logic doesn't. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
that's
But
why.
I said, okay, I get it. You hold Jordan to this standard. You got him on a pedestal. Cool. I go, but why isn't the Birds fans like this? I did the Bird videos, like cool, 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 man. And then they got on me, man. I think what they did is they watched half of the video. They were like, amazing. Oh man, you know. And then when they watched the second half, when I was like, Bird looks like a bird, and he looks like the white dude at the YMCA that you thought couldn't ball. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, what you mean by white? I was like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, no, but the difference is, yeah, Larry Bird, and I'm not taking obviously nothing away from Larry Bird because he was a great one to do it. But he recognized when Michael Jordan was there because the famous quote. He was like, "I think I just saw God disguised as Michael Jordan playing basketball," is what he said when he played against a young Michael Jordan. So
Yeah,
he already knows that Jordan's on a different level. But also, it's like Bird's like that girl that's kind of cute, and Jordan's that girl that's super fine. You can't look at the girl that's super fine and go, "Oh, she's kind of cute." You know what I mean?
bro.
And the girl like Bird, who's kind of cute, you're like, "Oh, she's kind of cute." She's gonna be like, "Oh, thank you." You know what I'm saying? You were giving homage to a cute chick in Bird, and then you probably said some some stuff,
Minor,
and
minor.
it could be minor, but she's a 10. You know what I mean? Pause.
Gio, if you
Yes.
did that reaction video with me, it'd be worse what you just said right now.
Look,
Not only you compared him to a girl, you compared him to an ugly one,
no, I
bro.
didn't. No, I didn't. I said he was a 10. I said he was a 10. And I said
No, no,
Bird was a cute. But I said you said that she was cute and people lost their minds. Yes.
but Gio,
I know
what
you
you need
can't
to
win with them. I got it. I
yeah,
know.
what you got to understand is it's not what you meant to say, it's what you said, and I don't care what you
And
meant to
and the
say. I
fact
don't
that
want
you
to hear
didn't
that
say
part.
great God
Yes,
and epic, you didn't say, yeah,
epic,
I got it. I know.
legend.
But you're starting trouble. You already knew you were starting trouble when you did it. You're like, oh,
No,
this is a good
first,
one. This is gonna be
Gio,
great.
no, I don't. It's called reaction. I just go in.
I
That's
know.
what
Yeah,
that's
you went
what a
in.
reaction is to me, and I just let it go. I'm
You just
not
know
gonna pretend.
certain topics is gonna bring smoke. And
So you don't
Jordan is
think
the one.
so you don't think about that about Bird? Like, he just looks like this regular guy. Like you don't see it that way? Oh, is it just me? He looked like just a regular dude,
He does look like a regular dude, yeah.
and
Regular,
he balled
especially
out. Yeah.
sure did. Especially for his time. I mean, I don't know how he would do today, but
See, okay, yeah, you definitely can't do reaction. They'll come after you. You say that, they
I
think he
know.
would kill it. What do you?
That's when the bird fans, because the shooters is all where it's at. I know. Remember, he's also 6'9". So he's a big guy that could shoot like that, like back then. Like it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. See, see what you're saying is nothing hurtful, but they don't see it like that. It's their Rushmore. This is their
Yeah.
pedestal. No, nobody's
Hey,
there, dude.
that's
You
their
can't
that's
say,
their perspective. That's their prerogative.
yeah.
You know.
I'm learning though, man. But
That's
me,
good though.
I'm gonna be honest. I know what to keep picking on. To be honest, I just did a Bird reaction. I was just like, look, man. The dude goes, Bird was this. He was more like Jesus. I paused and I was like, is it because he's white? I know. The comments are coming to that one. So
Yeah. Yeah. No,
the
that's
one
great.
mic reaction will be spicy. Hey man, we'll do it and see where it goes. But
I don't know, man.
Gio
So,
If Gio's
sometimes with
talking about
reaction,
Bird this way.
I know. So that's my thing. Is like sometimes my filter gets broken, and if I'm filterless, it can be colorful and it can be dangerous. So I got to be able to be cool with it.
Yeah, but that's
It's all in
fun,
fun though.
man. People
Yeah.
got to lighten up, man. It's just like, look, even Larry Bird said to Charles Barkley that he was upset, and Charles said, "What do you mean you upset? What did we do? What did I do?" He's like, "Nah, man, it's disrespectful what your team is doing." And Chuck says, I don't know what you mean. What do we do to you?" He's like, "Man, it's disrespectful. Put a white dude on me." That was from Bird. He says disrespectful to put a white defender on him.
He said
Like,
that.
yeah, that is funny to me. But you can't talk about these people. And the next person I gotta do is LeBron James, which
Oh
that's
boy.
another story. We'll leave that
Oh
alone.
boy.
I'm using a lot of good words. Lot of good words. Lot of good words.
Better words than Jordan?
Oh, they're gonna be mad at me.
Oh,
I'm be like, I'd rather have LeBron shoes.
no, you don't.
I'm
Bunch
gonna
are ugly.
I
You're just doing it to make the Jordan fans mad. Why are you doing this?
I
Why
gotta
you,
get my get
they
back.
made you mad? So
I
petty,
have the voice.
this petty
I
stuff.
have the mic. No, I have the mic. They're petty. They came after my hairline. It had nothing to do with basketball.
Oh man.
My hairline had
Okay.
nothing to do with dribbling the basketball. Okay.
I got to go back through some of those comments on that video and
Oh,
see
I
why
shared it with
you're so triggered so bad.
I shared it with Kid, and Kid was just like, "Bro, don't even answer them." He's like, "Why do you answer them?" I was like, "Bro, what does my hairline have to do with basketball? Uh, How and
Free throw
why?"
line,
You know,
hairline,
you know what? All right, guys. One mic, 17.
3-point line, hairline,
We'll
line
try
up,
this.
line up,
Okay.
make the cut, haircut. I'm sorry, I can't.